Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to the morning installment of this stretch break. It's a nice and sunny morning this morning, so we'll go ahead and get started. So my name is Jazzy, Health Fitness Specialist with Exos at Autodesk, and this is the morning stretch break. So if you have anything that you need worked on or anything that's a little bit tighter, feel free to drop that in the chat box, and I can add that into this session. So we are going to be starting off on the ground on our backs here today. So in your space, we're going to make our way onto the ground, and we're going to start off with some hip stretching. So we're going to stretch out the back of our hip today first, and we are going to start off with a piriformis stretch, and we'll add some neck exercises in at the end for you, Luis. Don't worry. So we're going to go ahead. So we're on our back. We're going to take one leg. So I'm going to take my right leg. My right ankle is going to come up right above my left knee, which is bent on the ground right now. So we're in that figure four position. And I'm going to interlace my fingers and pull the left leg towards the chest here. So if that first position was a good stretch for you, you can stay there. And then if you need that extra stretch, go ahead and interlace your fingers, grab it right behind the knee at the back of the hamstring, and pull towards your chest. And if you need a little bit of a bigger stretch from there, you can go ahead and grab your shin. But we're pulling the left knee towards our chest. And as we do that, we should start to feel the stretch in the back of our hip in the glute area of the right leg. So the leg that is crossed over, we should start to feel that stretch in our glutes. And we're going to take nice, big, deep inhales into the belly, really opening up that hip area, and slowly exhaling through the mouth. So we should feel that stretch. We're breathing into any tightness we feel here today. And from here, we're going to do one more big inhale. And a nice, long, slow exhale. And we're going to go ahead and release. So we're going to bring that left foot onto the ground and then the right foot onto the ground. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. So now my left leg is going to come up, make it a figure four. So my left ankle is just above my right knee as my leg is on the ground. And if that feels good, you can go ahead and stay there. If you need a little bit of an extra stretch, go ahead and interlace your fingers, grab right behind the knee, and pull towards your chest here. So you can either interlace your fingers behind the knee or on the shin, whatever is available for you today and whatever feels better. And again, we should start to feel that stretch right in that glute area on the left leg, if that is the leg that is in that figure four position. And again, we are inhaling into the belly, exhaling nice and slow, breathing into any tightness we have in this stretch. Great job, you guys. We're going to go ahead and do one more big inhale here. And a nice, long, slow exhale. We're going to go ahead and release that leg. And from here, we're going to do one of my favorite stretches. We're going to go into a pretzel stretch. So we're still going to be laying on the ground. And I'm going to start with my right side. So I'm going to take my right knee. I'm going to bring it across my body here. So my right knee is on the ground, and we can rotate onto our side here. So right knee on the ground, and I'm going to take my left arm, which is on the bottom, place that on my right leg. And from here, I'm going to bend at the knee of my bottom leg, which is my left leg. And I'm going to bring and grab that, either the ankle or the toes, whatever is available for you today, If you need a towel, you can grab a towel and hold onto your ankle there. And from here, so we're holding onto our foot, we're gonna bring that top arm down towards the ground. So we're opening up here. So we should aim right now to have both shoulders on the ground. So we're twisting through the spine, feeling a slight stretch through the back. And we're opening up the chest here. So our chest is nice and open, nice counterbalance to sitting at our desks for some of the day. And we should also feel a stretch in the quad or the front of the leg that is on the ground. Nice, big, deep inhales. Nice, long, slow exhales. If you need an extra chest stretch today, you can go ahead and inhale into the chest, feeling that open up. And if you need more of a hip opening stretch here today, you can breathe really deep into that belly, feeling the front of your hips expand. And again, breathing into any tightness we feel. We're going to do one more big inhale. And a nice long, slow exhale. We're slowly release that leg. And we're going to go ahead and move to the other side. So my right leg was across my body. Now I'm going to straighten my right leg, bring my left leg over across my body. So we're getting that twist through the back. My bottom hand or my right hand now is on top of that leg. I'm reaching, grabbing my foot of my bottom leg, which is my right leg right now. And same thing, opening up. So again, the goal here is to have both of our shoulders touching the ground. And it is totally okay if you are not. As you can see, my left shoulder is not touching the ground. So it is okay. We're just really trying to open up the chest here, get some nice spinal rotation, and get a nice quad stretch here. It's a nice total body stretch, hitting all those muscles that may get tight from sitting down during the day. And again, if you need more of a chest opening stretch, go ahead and inhale into the chest. And if you need more of a hip stretch, go ahead and inhale nice and deep. Take a nice big deep belly breath. And we're going to do one more big inhale. And a nice long, slow exhale. And we're going to release that bottom leg. And we can come up either onto our hands and our knees to get into a nice kneeling position, or you can be standing or seated for this, whatever is the most comfortable for you today. But we're going to go ahead and move on to some neck circles. So we're going to be, again, either seated or standing. And we're going to go ahead and start off. We're going to bring our chin down to our chest. And from here, we're going to rotate the neck, whichever direction you would like. But we want to bring that ear to the shoulder. And then moving that neck back and down to that starting position. So we're going to go ahead and do 3 on each side. So we're going at a nice pace here. And one more. Making a big circle. Trying to touch our ears to our shoulders. We're going to go ahead and now, after we do 3, we're going to go into the other direction. So whatever direction you were moving it before, we're just going to switch that. So now we're going to rotate the other direction. Making sure we're not forgetting to breathe. Our core is still nice and tight. We have that core engaged. Our back is nice and flat. And we're going to go ahead and do one more neck circle wherever you're at. Awesome. So we're going to do one more stretch. We can do this again from either a kneeling, seated, or standing position. We're just going to open up our chest a little bit more. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. We're going to push those knuckles into the ground, slight bend in the spine, and we're pulling our shoulders down. So we should feel this stretch all in the chest here, opening those shoulders up, gazing up as high as you can towards the ceiling. If that's uncomfortable for you in your neck, you can go ahead and look forward, but it does add to that nice chest opening stretch. And we're going to do one more big inhale here. And a nice long, slow exhale. We can gently release from that stretch. And that will conclude this morning stretch break. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you feel nice and refreshed after that. Don't forget, we do have one more stretch break today at 2:30, so I hope to see you all there. And then we do also have a class later on today with Luis. We have abs and core at 4:30, so I hope you guys will all join that. We have lots more coming up this week, but I hope you all have a great morning, and I'll see you all at 2:30.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Thanks for coming, everyone.